Okay, Jurassic Liars has been doing some research into the Seattle false flag and not crediting me. Remember, I'm the guy who spotted it 6 years ago and I've been doing work on it for the last 3 years. But anyway, I don't, I don't even mind. I don't care about, anyone can come along and do work on the Seattle false flag, pre-advertising and exposing it. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for anyone to do that. Okay, no problem with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through his findings, and they're pretty good findings. I'm going to go through his stuff on this video and add a little bit of my angle onto it, what I see, and etc. Okay, he's been looking at June the 14th, right? Let's put this as title down there. Seattle 614 disaster. Okay, fair enough. That number doesn't match anything that's popped up for me, but stuff has popped up, and it is worth looking into. Which year? 614 what? 614-18? I don't know. 614 2019, etc., etc. Who knows which year? The year is still unknown. It should be this year. It should have been last year, eh? But I don't know. They know they've been rumbled. Now, all right. So he's spotted another Seattle-based series, the final chapter, as he says. Once upon a time, Space Needle in the sea, the 3, upon a right on it. Tell me if you can anagram anything out of that. See if there's anything there. I don't know. It could be, I'd be surprised. So let's just move forward. Yeah, let's have a quick look at that.
Anyway, let me just show you the clip and see what I'm talking about.
Where? Where are you going? To get help from some friends.
She's English. Northern. There's your bay, as he says. There you go, there's an explosion by the Space Needle. Okay. And you got your bay. He's saying Elliott Bay. Well, yeah, fair enough. You got your Puget Sound. As far as I'm concerned, the ground zero for the Tomahawk cruise submarine-fired missile is Pike Place Market. But okay. All right. Then he makes a very good spot on this. He's very good at looking at names. So let's do that.
Based in Seattle, I guess, and it's called Gray's Anatomy. And I always wonder what this weird name on this. Look at this, will you? I want to show you how tricky they are. Okay, see how they have the S right here, and then you have the A, the N. It's the whole word of Satan right here up to the T.
Very good. Yeah, it is. Anagram of Satan right there. But not only that, he didn't spot this. Look. Atom bomb. Seattle-based series where everyone has been reported dead. I've shown you that. Yeah. Atom bomb. Seattle. And Satan. Okay. Right, what else has he got? Yeah, this is something more about the 614 that's mentioned in it. Yeah, fair enough. I have to go forward a bit. Yeah, this is a good one. Springfield, but it's really Seattle there in the Space Needle, and you'll see it. Hold on. Look where Marge and Homer are. Bingo bango. They're in Seattle in the Space Needle. Then
after dinner drinks, I feel like Mrs. Remington Steele.
Right, he then correctly points out you got the water, and you've got the fake nuke reference running in the background all the way through this So yeah, it's a hydroponic disaster. It can either be, and I'm saying it's a submarine-fired missile boom, and then blackouts, and or a pulsed tsunami. That's less likely, but I'm not going to count it out. Okay, that's what he's saying it's going to be. Tsunami. There's a tsunami reference in that Grey's Anatomy scene as well. Stormy, he correctly mentions Stormy. Yes, the water disaster again. And then, yeah, that's the thing he spotted before, is all satanic. Another, I think it's called Station 19 Seattle series, yeah. But there's something else. Just, yeah, interesting. I've never seen Evan Almighty, but he says, his date, the 6/14, the 14th of June, is all over this movie, and it is. And then, not only that, the other thing that he picked up on, the Genesis 6/14. Let's cut to that. Look at that. It's his plate. Genesis 6/14. No, watch.
It's GEN 614. Okay.
And it's Washington, D.C. Forget the Washington, D.C. It's Seattle, Washington, the state of Washington. Trust me, Washington will never be the same again, from the opening words of Kong Skull Island, the beasts from the Pacific, the West Coast. So, he's got mileage here. There's something here. Seattle, Washington, 6/14. And Genesis 6/14, I looked it up. Fits also. I did a video on it as well.
You'll see what it's about. Like I told you, it's 6/14 is the date of...
Genesis 6:14.
Make an arc of gopher wood, which leads me back to Caddyshack again. Caddyshack 2 has Dan Aykroyd doing 9/11 predictive programming, mentioning demolition and stuff like that. Arc, like he says, the arc, it's a water disaster. Pitch black. Chronicles of Riddick, huh? Pitch black. That's your blackout. Pitch blackout, right there. So, water disaster followed by blackout. What have I been saying? That's exactly what I've been saying Seattle is. Whether it's a submarine missile boom or a tsunami or both. Yeah? Water disaster and then pitch blackout. And look at that film again. Pitch Black, the first Riddick film, yeah, Pitch Black, and I've showed you the scene in it where they spin the planets around the suns there, and it blacks out at a certain point, and it's all about the blackout. And when the blackout comes, those creatures come out in the blackout. It's all about the blackout. There'll be more to Caddyshack then. I rewatched it recently. Caddyshack 2, 1. Yeah, number 1, I don't know. Because, of course, there's the gopher. It's all about the gopher, isn't it? It's very strange, gopher wood. Very odd. But anyway, there's your blackout and your water disaster there. So, yeah. Jurassic Liars is not giving me any shout-outs at all, but I think I understand why, because there's been bantering between my side and his, not from me, because I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm okay. I'm all right with certain people on the West Coast. I'm not. I don't want to upset people here either, but if I can find some good information from the West Coast of America, then, that's okay. That's okay. And if they can expose this Seattle false flag beforehand, like I am, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Space Needle right there. And then water. Mm-hmm. Explosion on that side of the Space Needle, which is the Pike Place Market location over that side. It's always that side. The explosions are always towards the Pike Place Market, where the Ferris Bueller wheel is. The Ferris Raw wheel. So, useful video. I will say that. And I will mention Jurassic Liars, even though he's not mentioning me.